Is my voice echoing?
No, miss.
Are you all hearing any echo? Okay, thank you. Now the solutions and the recording will be sent to you after the class. All right, could somebody tell me what is the answer for the first bracket here? What did you all get? Did anybody get an answer?
It's 2 and 5 over 14.
Correct. 2 and 5 over 14. Could somebody else confirm that that is correct? Did anybody else get it?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, Miss, that's correct.
In order of operations, whoever is marking your paper will give you 1 mark for that. When you subtract 1 and 5 sevenths from 2 and 5 over 14, you will get the other mark. So work it out. Hello? All right, well, what I'll do in a recording session, I'm going to send you but I need you to do the questions and to correct it on your own, right? And you will look at it because this is the first class and I'm doing all the question ones and all the multiple choice, right? All right. All right, no problem. That's what it's a minute, right? All right, let's go. What answer did we get? Come on, you all don't be shy. What answer did you get? Is either correct or wrong? We're doing it with the calculator. Is there anybody who doesn't know how to use the calculator to work it out?
That's 9 over 14.
9 over 14. Who could confirm that is correct?
Yes. Correct.
No.
Yes.
This is how the CXC examiner marking your paper will give you the 2 marks. They will give you the first mark by you knowing the order of operations, which is BODMAS. You are supposed to know, you are supposed to do the division first and then the subtraction. So you will get the first mark by working out the division and you will get the second mark for working out the subtraction. There is no need to do a lot of working because the question specifically said using a calculator or otherwise. So 2 marks would be awarded for you there. So let's move on. When Megan started working, she was paid $85 each week. After a 6 months probationary period, her pay was increased by 20%. How much was she paid each week after the increase? So go ahead. You are working for $85 a week. At the end of the week, at the end of the 6 months probationary period, your pay increased by 20%. How much was she paid? You shouldn't take more than a minute to work out that. Let's go. There's no need. How much?
102.
Yes. So 20% of $85. 20% is simply 20 over 100. Off means to multiply. 20 could go into 100 5 times, and 5 could go into 85 17 times. So this is $17, right? So after the increase, she will get 85 plus 17, which is 102. Is there anybody in the class who didn't get that? All right, can we move on? There's no need to do a lot of writing. I'm sending the recording. I'm sending the solutions for you. Right? Can we move on?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
In 1965, the population of country A was 2714000. In 2015, the population was that amount. Write the population of in 2015 to 3 significant figures. So let us see. So we want to write this, the 3 significant figures. So 3663900, right? So I am going to do this one, the 3 significant figures, and then you will do the question, what the question asks. So I'm going to give you an example. So in my example, 2714000. My first significant figure is the first number that is not 0. So this is my first significant figure, this is my second, and this is my third. This is my cutoff. If this number is greater than 5, I add 1 to the previous number. If it is not, I do not add 1. So this approximated to 3 significant figures will be 27, 1, and in place of the 4, I replace it with a 0. So go ahead and write this one now, the 3 significant figures. All right.
I think true.
Hi, Nicole. Thanks for joining us. I see you got you.
Yeah.
So we are doing, this is from July 2021. We are on part C. And we have to write the number in blue, correct the 3 significant figures. The one in red was an example for you to follow. All right, so this is my first significant figure. This is my second, right? This is my third. So this is my cutoff. Is this number 5 or more? Is it greater than 5 or less than 5?
Less than 5.
It's less than 5. So I do not add 1. So this means that the third digit remains unaltered. it remains the same because the number after the line is less than 5. It means the number before the line remains unaltered. It remains the same. So this is 366, and for each digit after, I replace it with a 0. Did you all get that?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
All right. So that was 1 mark. We're going to write this now in standard form. So we're going to move the decimal point until the number is between 1 and 10. So we want the population, we want this 2714000. So I am going to shift the decimal point until the number becomes between 1 and 10. So right away, this is my decimal point, and I want you to move it until you reach here. So the answer becomes 2.714 multiplied by 10 to the power of how many times you move the point. So count how many spaces you have to go from here to here. How many spaces did you all get? I hear in 6. Anybody else get 6? Did anybody else get 6?
Yeah, miss.
All right, what I will do, I will post up some notes on approximation for you in the Google Classroom so you can review it after the class. For those of you all who have problems with approximation to standard form and significant figures. We want to determine the percentage increase from 1965 to 2050. Was the population higher in 2015 compared to 1965? Yes or no? Was the population higher? Which year the population was higher, 1965 or 2015?
2015.
2015. So the formula for percentage increase is equal to the amount in 2015 minus the amount in 1965 over the smaller value, which is the amount, the original amount, and the original amount was the amount in 1965 multiplied by 100 over 1. So work on that for me. Now, it's not 2015, it is the value in 2015. So you have to replace this with 3,663,900 minus 2,714, right? Divided by 2,714,000 multiplied by 100%. So work out the numerator and then the denominator.
%35%.
35%. Did anybody else get that? Could anybody else confirm that the answer is 35%?
Yeah, miss.
What about the rest of you all? What did you all get? Or you didn't finish working it out? Did you all get 35%?
Yes, miss. Yes, miss.
All right. So so that wasn't too bad. In each question, we aiming to get 5 marks and more. That's all we need. We want 5 marks and more in each question. The ratio of teachers to male students to female students. So we need to write what we have. We have a ratio of teachers to male students to female students in the ratio 3 to 17 to 18. If the total number of students is 630, determine the number of teachers. All right. How many portions do we have in all? How many portions do we have in all?
3.
How much?
3.
No, it is 3 portions for teachers, 17 portions for male, and 18 portions for female. How many portions comprise of male and female students?
38, miss.
38 in total, but we're only looking at male and female because they say the total number of students. So how many
35.
portions are just students?
35.
35, right? So that is what we know. That is what they give us. So here's what? 35 parts is equal to 630. To find for 1 part, we divide by 35. So find for 1 part, and when you get the answer, teachers make up 3 parts. So you multiply your answer by 3. So work it out.
Teachers, is 54, miss?
Yes. 1 part is equal to 18. 630 divided by 35 is 18. Could somebody confirm that? Could somebody confirm this answer here?
Miss,
Yeah, miss.
Yeah,
Right, and multiply 3 by 18 now.
54.
54. So how many teachers do we have?
54.
54. So this is the first question that we did today, right? This was the 2021 paper. So let's continue. Now, the first question in any paper too is BODMAS. We're not going to waste time on the fraction question. We are going to use the calculator. So we're going to write down BODMAS. Which operations do we have there? Which 2 operations do we have?
Minus.
We have addition and
Subtraction.
subtraction. So you have to work out for me the addition, get your answer. When you find the answer, work out the subtraction. That is how you're going to get your 2 marks. So go ahead. So we aiming for at least 5 marks in this question. All right. Did anybody work out the bracket and get an answer?
That's 2 and 5 over 21.
Correct. 2 and 5 over 21. So if I were marking your paper for CXC, I would have awarded you 1 mark. Work out the subtraction and give me your final answer.
17 over 42.
17 over 42. Who could confirm that?
Yeah, that's correct.
Right. So
Yes.
that is all you need to do. And whoever marking your paper will give you that. But you are not going to put everything in the calculator and get an answer. Eh? Let me repeat that. You are not putting everything in the calculator and get an answer. You will only get 1 mark. The person marking your paper wants to know that you have knowledge on the order of arithmetic operations. They want to know that you can use BODMAS and you know you have to add and then subtract, right? So that is why I'm breaking it down into 2 parts so you will get your 2 marks. Let's go. Use the calculator and in the second row, there is a cubic function to the top. So put second function, cube root of 27 and see what you get. And then 9 squared. This is worth 2 marks as well. So use the calculator, find the cube root of 27 and square 9 and tell me what you get. All right, the cube root of 27 is how much? Anybody? The cube root of 27.
Let's say I get 81.
No, you get 81 for the part in the denominator.
Yeah.
What is the numerator? What is the cube root of 27? Are you all seeing the cube root here? Let me see if you can see it here in my calculator. Look, it's in the second row. It is the first, second, third, where you're seeing the x cube. Right to the top of that, it have the cube root. So you're pressing second function, cube, and 27. See what you get.
Hello? Message
Yeah?
3.
Somebody was saying something.
19,683.
No. We want second function, cube root,
Oh.
Jonathan. Anybody get anything else?
Miss, I got 3.
3.
3.
3
3, miss.
and 9 multiplied by 9 is how much?
18.
9 by 9.
81.
All right. 3 could go into 3 1 times. And how many times could 3 go into 81? How many times could 3 go into 27 times? So the answer is 1 over 27. Did anybody else get that? Did anybody get that?
Let's check the just go over back that question, please.
Yes. So Jonathan, take your calculator. In
Yeah.
the first row, you're seeing HYP. You seeing it?
Yeah.
Right. In the second row, you're seeing C and ST.
Yeah.
Right. In that row, the first, second, third, fourth button. What is that function?
The second function.
No, what is the function on the knob, on the button, on the calculator?
Let's say C and the COS.
You're not seeing X cube?
No.
Watch where I'm pointing. In the row.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen it.
Right. Press second function, Jonathan, and press that function for me and see what comes up on the display. What do you see on the display, Jonathan?
I said no coming up again. I know do it and it didn't come up.
Clear the calculator, press the second function,
Right.
and press the cube root and see what comes up.
The cube and a little box.
Right. Put 27 and equal.
Yeah.
Right. What you get?
3.
Right. So 3 cube is equal to 3 by 3 by 3, which is 27. So the cubic root of 27 is 3, because 3 multiplied by itself 3 times will give 27. So Jonathan, you get 3 on the top, and 9 nines are 81. So when you reduce the fraction, you will get 1 over 27. You understand that now?
Okay. Yes.
All right. Let's continue. The thickness of one sheet of cardboard is 485 multiplied by 10 to the power -2 millimeters. A construction worker uses 75 sheets of cardboard, right? So 10 to the power -2 is simply 0.01. So one sheet, and this is only worth 1 mark, so which means you don't have to do a lot of working, is equal to 485 multiplied by 0.01. So 75 sheets would be 75 times as much. 75 multiplied by 485 by 0.01. Work it out and see if you get this answer. What answer did you all get?
Miss, we supposed to get back the same answer on top?
Yes, you're supposed to get the exact same answer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Miss, I get.
So you're supposed to 363.75 millimeters. Did you all get that?
Yeah, Miss.
Yeah, miss.
Any questions? Okay, let's go. Write to 2 significant figures. So 363.75. We're going again. This is my first significant figure. This is my second. This is my cutoff. Is this number greater than 5 or less than 5?
Less than.
Is less than 5. So I do not add 1 the 6 remains unchanged. So this becomes 3, 6, and in place of this, I add a 0. So this is written to 3 significant figures. The numbers after the decimal point, we don't need to replace anything. We are only concerned with the numbers that come before the decimal point. That is the whole number part. All right? So this is written to 2 significant figures. So I want you to write it to 1 decimal place. Write this answer to 1 decimal place. Three 63.75. What is the first decimal number? Where do we count the decimal places from? This is the whole number part. And after the decimal point, that is the decimal part. So this is the whole number. And 0.75 is the decimal part. So round it off to 1 decimal place. I'll give you a few minutes. Anybody with an answer? Who has an answer to 1 decimal place? What is the first decimal number there? That is the second one. The first decimal number is the number after the decimal point. So what is it?
7.
What it is?
7.
7. Is it, and is the number after greater than 5? Yes?
Yes.
So this becomes 363.8. $363.8. Did anybody get that?
Yes, sir.
Did anybody get an answer?
Yeah, miss.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now,
Miss, if you leave it as the 8 alone and you don't put the 0, you'll get it.
that's fine. That's fine. We could omit the 0.
Okay.
Right? That's fine. In standard form now. So, standard form A multiplied by 10 to the power n. So this is what we have. 363.75. We need to move the decimal point until the number becomes between 1 and 10. Now we have 363. So we need to move it until the decimal point is between 3 and 6. And because the number is greater than 1, n is positive. So move the decimal point for me. Move it until it reaches here. And count how many spaces.
Two.
Yes. So my final answer, I will have 3.6375 multiply by 10 to the power 2. Yes? Did you all get that?
Yes, Miss.
All right. Marco is on vacation in the Caribbean. He changes 4,500 pesos to EC and he receives 630. So let's write what Marco got. He changed 4,500 Mexican pesos and he received 630 Eastern Caribbean dollars, right? I want to work out for one. So let me write it, rewrite it. So EC is first. So I want to know how much one EC is for. So it like, for example, think about it. $630 is equal to 4,500. So how am I going to work out for one? If 630 is equal to some amount, well, I need to find for one. And in order for me to find for one, I divide both sides by 630. So this becomes 1. So 1 Eastern Caribbean dollar is equal to, work it out. And give me the answer to 2 decimal places, please. All right. Somebody said 7.14. Can we confirm that?
Yeah, Miss.
Right. Any questions so far?
No, Miss.
All right. Here we go again. Notice that every single question in the Csec past paper, the first one is fractions. So we write in BODMAS. What operations do we have in the question? What 2 operations do we have?
Multiplication and subtraction.
Right. Which one comes first?
Multiplication.
Right, because this is brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So here's what we're working out this part. Remember, it's 2 marks, right? So we have to get that 2 marks. We're aiming for 5 marks in our question, right? So work out this part, get your answer. When you work out the answer, subtract 1 4/5, 1 1/4, sorry. And that will give you your 2 marks. All right. 4 1/5 multiplied by 1 1/3. How much is that? How much is 4 1/5 multiplied by 1/3?
1 2/5.
Very good. So I would award you 1 mark. Subtract 1 1/4 now and tell me what you have.
3/20.
Excellent. 3/20. So here you would get your next mark. So there's no reason why you can't work out that in the exam and get 2 marks. We aiming for 5 marks or more in each question. We're going again. So here's what, this is worth 2 marks. So I want you to work out 1.25 squared. Write your answer, right? Then work out the numerator and then divide by the denominator. For 2 marks, there's no reason why you shouldn't get it. So that's 4 marks we have so far. $1.25 squared. Anybody? 1.25 squared. $1.25 by 1.25. What do you have?
Once I get 1.5625.
Correct. Work out the numerator, write your answer, work out the denominator. So you get 1 mark for working out the numerator, and when you divide it, you get the second mark. That is how the marks are awarded in the Csec exam. They need to see that you could use the calculator. So don't put everything in the calculator and expect to get 2 marks. That is not how it works. Here you are supposed to get 2.5375. Did anybody get it? Did anybody get this?
Yes, miss.
So you got 1 mark. Work out the denominator here. Is another 0. And see what you get. See what is the final answer. You're supposed to get 500 and something.
Yeah,
Miss
Miss,
500. Miss 500.
507.5.
Yes. So here's what, if I were marking your paper for Csec, I would have given you your second mark. That is how the marks are awarded, right? We're going again. So I want you to work out the part 1 and part 2. I'm not going to help. You try it. A stadium currently has a seating capacity of 15,400 seats. Calculate the number of people in the stadium when 75% of the seats are occupied. You can do that. The stadium is to be renovated with a seating capacity of 20,790 seats now. So from 15,000, it went up to 20,000. What is the percentage increase? You try it.
Miss, the first one is 11,550.
Anybody else could confirm that? We have an answer.
Yeah, miss. I get that too.
All right, 11,550 persons, right? So you would have gotten 1 mark. So you get 5 marks, right? So let's see, whatever you get from now on is a bonus. We're going again. We had 15,000, now it increased to 20,000. So we want the percentage increase. So let me give you the formula. And the denominator is always over the original. So the percentage increase is equal to the increase in the number of seats over the original number of seats. Multiply by 100 over 1. Work it out. No, Jonathan, that is correct. Are you all hearing me properly, or is the internet breaking up a lot?
Miss, I am good.
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right, so what is the increase in the number of seats? This value and this value, what is the increase? I got 5,390. Did you all get that?
Yeah, miss.
Minus 5,400. What is the original number of seats? The larger number or the smaller amount?
Smaller.
Smaller. So that is the amount we start off with. Multiply by 100 over 1. And I got 35%. Did anybody else get that?
Yes,
Yeah.
miss.
All right, let's go. A neon light flashes 5 times every 10 seconds. So the light flashes in 10-second intervals. Show that the light flashes 43,200 times in one day. So here's what. In one day, we have 24 hours, right? We have 24 hours multiplied by 60 minutes by 60 seconds. So in one day, we have 24 by 60 by 60, which is 86,400 seconds. Do you all agree?
Yeah, miss.
So the number of 10-second intervals would be 86,400 divided by 10. This will be 8,640, right? And the light flashes 5 times in every 10 seconds, right? So the number of times the light flashes would be 8,640 by 5, and we will get 43,200, which is the answer they asked us for in the beginning. So let me go through that. They tell us the light flashes a certain amount of times in one day. The light is flashing in 10-second intervals. So the first thing we need to work out is how many seconds there in a day. There are 24 hours by 60 minutes by 60 seconds, which is 86,400 seconds. The number of 10-second intervals will be simply divided by 10, and we will get 8,640. And the number of times the light flashes will be 8,640 by 5, which will give us 43,200. Take it out. 10-second intervals. So if it was anything for you to get incorrect in this question, was this part, and that was only worth 2 marks. So which means 7 out of 9 marks you're supposed to get.
Excuse us.
Yeah, go ahead.
At the end, when you put the number of times, right? The 8,614 times 5 is where I got the 5 from.
Because if the light flashes 5 times in 10 seconds, so I work
okay.
out how many 10-second intervals there are, and then I multiply by 5.
Okay, and I'll see it. Thanks.
No problem. Are we okay so far? Are you all finished?
Yes, miss.
Is anyone else writing? Is anybody else writing?
No, miss.
Okay, let's go. So, I've given you a couple minutes to do this. When you have a fraction, I know that we have to work out the division first. But when we have a fraction, we have nothing to divide first. We have to work out the numerator. So work out the numerator for me. Get your answer, and then divide by 3. So that is how you'll get the 2 marks. Work out A, part 1 and part 2. So remember, when we have a fraction, there is nothing to divide as yet. So we cannot do the division. So we work out the numerator first and then do the division. All right, who has an answer for the brackets? Did anybody get an answer for the bracket?
It's 13/20.
Yes, that is correct. 13/20. So you'll get 1 mark for that. And the final answer, 13/60. Did you all get that?
Yes, miss.
All right, work out this part. Now they want to know that you know, all right, sine 75. You could put everything in the calculator and write your answer to 2 decimal places. Because it's only worth 1 mark. So you could put everything in the calculator. All right, who has an answer? Who would like to share the answer? I have 2.06708. This is my first decimal place. This is my second. This is my cutoff. Right? This number is greater than 5, so I add 1. So it becomes 2.07. Do you all have that?
Yes, miss. Yes, miss.
All right, let's go. Irma's take-home pay is 4,320 per fortnight. They told you what per fortnight means. It means every 2 weeks. Each fortnight or every 2 weeks, Irma's pay is calculated according to the following table. So her rent is X dollars, the food $6.29, etc. Assuming that she works 52 weeks in a given year, what is her take-home annual pay? So if a fortnight is every 2 weeks and there are 52 weeks in a year, how many fortnights are there in a year?
26.
Very good. So 52 weeks is 1 year, right? And 2 weeks is equal to 1 fortnight. So there are 26 fortnights in a year because it's 52 divided by 2, which is 26. So in 1 fortnight, Irma takes home 4,320. So in 26 fortnights, work out how much she will take home. So far, we would have gotten at least how much marks? 4 marks so far. So we aiming for 5 and more in each question, okay?
112,320.
Very good. 112,320. Could somebody confirm that?
Yeah, miss.
Right. The next part says, determine the amount of money she calculates for rent. Now, if everything here supposed to add up to this, right? How are we going to find out for rent? How are we going to find that? Everything here should add up to 4,320. How would I find for rent? How do I find for rent? All right. Rent plus food plus other living expenses plus savings is equal to 4,320. Rent is X, food is 629. X plus 629, sorry. 629. Other living expenses is 2X and savings is 1750. So X plus 2X is 3X and 629 plus 1750 is 2379. Work out for me how much X is. Go ahead. So the inverse of add 2,379 is subtract. So 3x is equal to 4,320 minus 2379. So 3x is equal to 1941. X is equal to 647. Did you all get that?
Yeah, miss.
But that is per fortnight. The question asks how much would she save each month? So she would save 647 by 2 because there are 2 fortnights in a month. So she will save 1294. So it is important to read the question carefully. Is anyone still writing? Is anyone still writing?
No, miss.
All right.
No, miss.
All of Irma's savings is used to pay her son's tuition, which is 150,000. If Irma pays remains the same and she saves the same amount each month, what is the minimum number of years Irma must work to cover her son's tuition? So Irma saves 1750 in 1 fortnight. So she saves 1750 in 1 fortnight. And in a year, there are 26 fortnights. So Irma will save 45,500 per year. And the number of years she will take would be the cost of the son's tuition, which is 150,000 over 45,500. So Irma will take 4 years, 3.296 years, or 4 years. She can't pay it off in 3 years. She has to go over to the 4th year, right? So in 4 years' time, Irma will pay her son's tuition. Any questions? Any questions so far?
No, miss.
All right, let's go. We're finishing out this one and then we will take a break and we'll go to the multiple choice. So let me make this bigger because it's kind of fine here. All right, you see the fraction question there? So according to BODMAS, we are supposed to divide, but we have nothing to divide. So we have to work out the numerator first and then divide. So work part 1 and part 2 for me. Go ahead. When you get the answer for part 1, you have to write it in standard form. So you'll get 1 mark for getting the answer and the second mark for writing it in standard form. Are we finished or do you all need some more time? Is anyone still writing? Are you all finished? Are you all hearing me?
Yes, miss.
Are you all finished? We're still writing. All right, let's go. 3.8 multiplied by 10 to the power 2. 10 to the power 2 is simply 10 multiplied by 10, which is 100, right? So this is 3.8 multiplied by 100 plus 1.7 multiplied by 10 to the power 3. 10 to the power 3 is simply 10 by 10 by 10, which is 1,000. 1.7 multiplied by 1,000. So 3.8 by 100 is 380, and 1.7 by 1,000 is 1,700. 2,080. Did you all get that? Did you all get that answer?
Yes, miss.
So we need to move the decimal point 1, 2, 3 spaces. So this becomes 2.080 multiplied by 10 to the power 3. Did anybody get that?
Yeah, miss.
right?
Yeah, miss.
So this now, a half multiplied by 3/5. So we work out the numerator first. This is equal to 1 and 1/10. Did you all get that?
Yeah, miss.
3/10. No, sorry. This is 3/10, sorry. This is 3/10. 3/10 divided by 3.5. So 3/10 divided by 3.5 or 3.5. And my answer is 3/35. Did you all get that?
Yeah, miss.
So you get 1 mark for 3/10 and 1 mark for 3/35. Did you all get that?
Yes, miss.
All right. Express 6 as a binary number. So as a binary number, binary numbers are to base 2. So it simply means that we divide 6 by 2. So look what we have to do. 2 could go into 6 3 times, remainder 0. Let me do another example. You will do this. I want to write base 8. So 2 into 8, 4, remainder 0. 2 into 4, 2, remainder 0. 2 into 2, 1, remainder 0. And 2 into 0, 0, remainder 1. So my answer would be 1, 0, 0, 0 to base 2. So do the same thing here for me. Divide until you get 0. Until the last value is 0. This is an example. Binary numbers are written to base 2. In computers, they use what we call binary code, zeros and ones. Those of you who did IT would have known that. All right, let's go. How many times could 2 go into 3?
1 time.
1 time, remainder 1. Then 2 into 0, 2 into 1, 0, remainder 1. So my answer is 1, 1, 0 to base 2. Did you all get that? Did you all get that? Yes or no? Would you all like to try another one?
Yes, miss.
All right. So 2 divided by 10 now. Try that. We'll finish at 6:30 today, okay? Are we okay with that?
Yes, miss.
When we finish with this question, I will give you all a break for 10 minutes. All right. How many times could 2 go into 10? 2
Five.
into 10,
Five.
5, remainder 0. 2 into 5, 2, remainder 1. 2 into 2, 1, remainder 0. 2 into 1, 0, remainder 1. And we write it from the bottom digit go up. 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 to base 2. Did you all get that?
Yeah, miss.
All right. So I realize I'm not getting too much of participation. So I'm going to give you all a break for 10 minutes. It's 5:32. Let me give you all a break for 10 minutes. When we come back, we'll finish up this question and we'll go straight to the multiple choice. All right, so you all take a break for 10 minutes, right?
Miss.
Okay, so let's start. -3 squared. -3 squared. When we square a number, we multiply it by itself. -3 multiplied by -3 is +9. -2 squared. -2 multiplied by -2 is +4. So 9 and 4 is 13. The answer C. Any questions so far?
No, miss.
All right. What percentage of 40 is 8? The formula is over of 8 over 40 multiplied by 100 over 1. 8 could go into 45 times, 5 into 100, 20. The answer is 20%. In questions like number 3, we have to omit the decimal point and multiply the whole numbers. So we omitted the decimal point, we multiplying 235 by 487. When we multiply 235 by 487, we will get 114,445. This has 1 decimal place. Here has 3 decimal places. So it means my final answer will have 4 decimal places. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer is 11.4445. So the trick is to count the number of decimal places, and that will give you the answer for the question. Number 4, 49 multiplied by 17 plus 49 multiplied by 3. 49 is the common factor. So if we take the common factor out, we will get 49 into 17 plus 3, which is 49 multiplied by 20. So the answer is A. Any questions so far?
No, miss.
Number 5, a test was marked out of 80. A boy scored 60%. So 60% is 60 over 100 multiplied by 80 over 1. So the boy scored 48. He scored 48 marks. You will see as we do the multiple choice how many questions are repeated, right? So let's go. Dan sold 40 concert tickets in 5 days. Each day he sold 3 more than the previous day. The number of tickets he sold on the 3rd day. So if we write the days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So if Dan sold X tickets, then on the next day he will sell 3 more. So he will sell X plus 3. And on Wednesday, he will sell X plus 3 plus an additional 3. And on Thursday, he will sell the same amount on Wednesday plus an additional 3. And on Friday, he will sell the same amount on Thursday plus an additional 3. Yes?
Yeah, miss.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 by 3 is 30. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5x plus 30 is equal to 40. I want you to solve for x. So try it. Solve for x. Carry the 30 on the opposite side and divide by 5. Solve for x. All right, how much is x? How much is x? 5x is 40 minus 30, which is 10. So 5x is equal to 10. We divide by 5. X is equal to 2. Did you all get that? Did you get x is equal to 2? Did you all get x is equal to 2?
No, miss.
What did you all get it? All right, when we have a question, 5x plus 30 is equal to 40. The key thing is to find out how much x is. So we carry this 30 across. So 5x is equal to 40 minus 30. So 5x is equal to 10. We divide by the number in front of the x, which is 5. So x is equal to 2. Do you all understand that?
Yeah, miss.
So on the third day, Dan would sell 2 plus 3, 5 plus 3, 8. On the third day, Dan will sell 8. Yes? Do you all understand that?
Yes, miss.
Number 7, which of the following sets is defined as? From the time we see less than or equal to, it means that we include 2. We have less than or equal to 4. So we want all the numbers from -2 to 4. So my answer is D as in dog. Number 8, if Q contains A, B, and C, how many subsets can be formed? So the number of subsets is 2 to the power of n, where n is the number of elements. We have 1, 2, 3 elements. So 2 to the power 3, my answer is D as in dog. The set of positive integers is an example of a finite set, meaning that we can list or count all the members. Empty, meaning that it doesn't have any members. infinite means that, so if I tell you to start counting, would you stop? What would you stop or you will continue? If you start to count 1, 2, 3, 4, would that set continue or would you stop?
So continue.
It will continue. So that is an infinite set, meaning that the set doesn't finish, it continues, right? Number 10, if n of u is 25 and n of a is 14 and n of b is 15, we want n of a union b. So we have a formula. N of a union b is equal to n of a plus n of b. We could draw it. Let's draw it. We could draw this one. So if I draw this set, and I have right. So I have A and I have B and I have 6 here. If this entire circle is equal to 14 and this part is 6, how much is this part here? The whole circle is 14. This piece here is 6. How much would that piece be there to get 6 to get 14? Here would be 14 minus 6, not so? Wouldn't this piece here be 14 minus 6? If the whole circle here is equal to 14 and this piece here is 6, how much would this piece here be worth? Wouldn't this piece here be 14 minus 6?
Yes, miss.
And if this whole other circle here in green, the whole circle here is 15, how much would this piece here be?
15 minus 6.
Very good. 15 minus 6. So here this is 8, this is 6, and this is 9. Add up all those numbers for me and tell me what you get.
Miss.
23. So the union, which is everything in A and everything in B, is equal to 23. All right. So you have 5 questions. You could see the 5 questions.
Yeah, miss.
Right. So you all go ahead. Try it. Let me give you a hint.
Oh, miss, number 5. I can't really see all the answers to the bottom.
All right. Well, let me see one. You can see 1 to 4 properly.
Yeah, miss.
All right. So let me write something for you. 48.621. So this is tenths or 6 over 10. This is hundredths. So I'll give you a hint. So do 1, 2, 3, and 4. What I will do starting next week, I will post the worksheet for you. So you will do the worksheet beforehand. So when you come, it's for me to explain and for us to correct. It will save us some time. Okay? In standard notation, 208.06. Is it 0? That's not it. 2021. All right. Question 3 has an error. Just now, I'll put the correcting pages on. So this supposed to be, and this here is supposed to be 2.0806 multiplied by 10 to the power 2. So that is the answers for question 2, for question 3. Are you all finished with numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4? All right. So 6 will be 2 over 100. Did you all get it? The place value of 2, sorry, will be 2 over 100. It's 200s. Did you all put that?
Yes, sir.
22.2 divided by 0.20. Remember, we don't have a calculator in the exam. So we need to shift the decimal point to make this a whole number, right? So by us shifting the decimal point, We need to shift it 1, 2 places. So we need to shift it 1, 2 places. So this becomes 2, 2, 2, 0 over 2, 2 divided by, right. I write this question 0.2. Oh, just now, when I was so this question, it really supposed to be 2.2 divided by 0.02. So 2.2 divided by 0.02. We shift the decimal point 1, 2 places. So we shift the decimal point 1, 2 places here. So this becomes 2,220 divided by 2. So I will get 1110. 1,110. D is my answer. For question 3, in standard notation, we need to write the number so that the decimal point is between the 2 and the 0. So this is 1, 2 spaces. So this would be 2.0806 multiplied by 10 to the power 2. Did you all get that? Did you all get A for question 3? Yes or no? Did you all get A? Are you all hearing
Yeah,
me? All right.
Yeah, Miss, we hear you.
In a school, the ratio of the number of pupils to the number of teachers. So the number of pupils to the number of teachers is 20 to 1. So if we have 840 pupils, so 840 divided by 20 will give us 42. Did you all get 42 teachers?
yeah, miss.
Yeah, Miss.
What is the least? The word least means that we need to find the LCM. So 6, 10, and 15. We can try 2. 2 into 6, 3. 2 into 10, 5. 3 into 3, 1. 3 into 15, 5. You can try 5. So the LCM, 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5, which is 5 3s are 15. 15 by 2 is supposed to be 30. So this answer is supposed to be 30 here. Number 6. 370 multiplied by 43. If we multiply 370 by 43, we will get 15910, right? Or we could, and here we have 2 decimal places. So it means here my answer will have 1, 2 decimal places. C. So 0.43 multiplied by 370 is 159.10. All right. Can you all see numbers 7 to 10? Can you all read it?
Yes, Miss. Yes,
All
Miss.
right. I've given you all a couple minutes to try those. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Q union S is all the elements. So this means here, all the elements in Q and S. And P intersect Q union S is all the members that are common. So in the exam, you have approximately a minute and a half per question. Well, are you all ready? Are you all finished? All right, let's go. Q union S, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. P intersect Q union S would be 2 and 3 and 5. So the answer is C. Did anybody get that?
Yes.
What is Q intersect P? So we add, to find the answer, we add 5 and 9 and we subtract 10. 9 and 5, 14 minus 10, the answer is 4. Right? Which of the following sets is an example of disjoint sets? The word disjoint means that the set doesn't have any members. So no elements or no members. So we know if we list the even numbers 2, 4, 6, etc. The odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7. Do these two sets have any common elements? Yes or no? Do they have any common elements? Are there any members here that are also found here?
No, miss.
So the answer is A. All students in a class play Scrabble or checkers or both. 36 of the students play Scrabble, 48 play checkers. How many play board games? 48 plus 36 is 84. So 100 minus 84 is 16. And I believe I had a typo there too, because the answer is supposed to be 16. This one instead of 18 is supposed to be 16. Right? Let's go. All right. Take a couple minutes, work out question 1 to 4. Does this question here look familiar? Did you all see that question already?
Yes, miss.
What about this one? And this one? Did we do those already? Can you all remember doing those?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so take a couple minutes and work out those. Good night. Yeah, I have a class going on right now. Are you all ready?
Yes, miss.
All right. So -3 squared plus -2 squared. This is 9 plus 4, which is 13. Did you all get that?
Yeah, miss.
Yes, miss.
Right. This is 200ths. Did you all have that? This one, 49 multiplied by 17 plus 49 multiplied by 3. 49 is a common factor. 17 plus 3. So this is 49 multiplied by 20. The answer is A. Did you all get that?
Yes, miss.
So beads are shared in a ratio of 4 to 5. So 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. So 9 shares is equal to 540. 1 share is equal to 540 divided by 9, which is 60, right? So this larger share, which is the 5 shares, 5 by 60, which is 300. The answer is C. Did you all get that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's go. Take a couple minutes. You're doing numbers 5 to 7. Did we do this one already? Do you all remember that one with Dan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Miss.
All right, let's go. So 0.45 is 45. Let's do it. So this is 45 over 100. How do I know that? Because there are 2 digits after the decimal point. So it is 45 over 100. We will get 9 over 20. Do you all have that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. In the concert ticket, Dan, the third number of days, Dan sold 8 tickets. The number of students who play rugby but not basketball, it means that we don't want anybody in this circle containing basketball. So the answer is 15. We don't include anybody in the circle containing basketball. So the persons who play rugby alone would be 50. All right. Question 8. The shaded region represents everything is shaded but P. Notice everything is shaded but P. So this is P complement. Let's do 9 and 10 and then we will end here. How many students play both games? So in a circle containing C, which is chess, we have Paul and Rima. Do you all see that? Do you all see that?
That's right.
But
Yeah.
Paul and Rima is also contained in the circle containing T, because the circle C is contained in T. So Paul and Rima they play chess, and that circle is also found in tennis. So they play chess and tennis. Do you all see that? The circle here is contained in a larger circle. So everybody in this circle is contained in the bigger circle. So the number of students who play both games is 2. How many students play one game? Well, Ali, Alex, Kayla, and Tom play one game because they are not found in the circle containing C, but they are found in the circle containing T. Do you all see that?
Yeah, miss.